The world is changing rapidly, and advances in transportation and technology have interconnected the globe more than ever. As the 21st century moves forward and the world community grows closer together, ensuring the security and prosperity of the United States has presented extraordinary challenges that will affect future foreign policy and economic competitiveness.
If you look at communication and technology around the world, you will see that people in Africa, Europe, and Asia communicate with people here in the United States as quickly and as readily as people right down the block. That's changing consumerism in America. That's influencing our markets.
Having a global perspective is critical in understanding and interacting within a culturally diverse and interconnected world. Experts agree that preparing the nation's young people to be globally minded citizens will play a key factor for our children to lead and be successful in the future.
Global education is absolutely necessary for our students to work in the future in a society that's changing very rapidly because of a shrinking globe, and our students will be much more prepared because of that.
Educating for global citizenship will allow students to examine other cultures and address global issues while enriching their perspectives of the society and world that they live in.
Global education changes their perceptions of the world. The more and more I travel with the kids, they realize that people don't make the same decisions as we do because they have different cultural experiences. And it's so critical for our kids to understand where other cultures come from and what makes them who they are and why they make the decisions they make, both socially, economically, and politically.
Many schools have developed a curriculum of international studies and opportunities for learning abroad. These school programs are designed to advance a young person's cultural awareness, personal development, and promote a mutual understanding and respect for the citizens of other countries.
A global education provides, again, that opportunity for students to be able to take their learning to a new level and thus be more prepared for leadership opportunities in the next century.
Through the Nexus program, I traveled to Mexico, Guatemala, and Belize. We visited a small town and we spent time with the children there in their school and just seeing the little bit that they had and how much they appreciated it. And I think it was kind of an eye-opener for the whole group.
25% of our GDP is associated with global trade. 20% of the jobs in the United States are related to global trade. And that number is going to increase more and more. So in order for us to succeed economically in a global world, our kids have got to be globally educated. They must understand other cultures, how they work.
Since 1924, the Cape Henry Collegiate School has been educating students to be responsible, educated citizens in our global society. Regarded as a top independent school, Cape Henry is a college preparatory school that offers every student a purposeful and challenging learning environment, strengthened by significant exposure to the arts, athletics, and leadership opportunities from pre-kindergarten through 12th grade.
The global education program is just one part of the Cape Henry experience, but it's an important part because it provides service opportunities for our students, it provides educational opportunities, and allows them to step onto the global stage, if you will, where they will be able to compare their own values and their own beliefs against those from other nations, countries, and so on.
Cape Henry school programs present students the opportunity to study and travel overseas and explore diverse cultures and varied ecosystems while immersing themselves in the language and culture of various communities around the world.
Nexus is a program that basically, it takes our students out of Virginia Beach, out of their comfort zone, and takes them around the world to increase their global awareness.
It adds tremendous value to the lives of our young learners. Our students have had wonderful opportunities. They visited nearly 30 countries in the last 5 years. As our students experience this, they return to Cape Henry with an adjusted focus, a more global view, a broader view.
Cape Henry graduates are prepared to succeed in a challenging college or university curriculum and become informed and ethical decision makers in an increasingly global environment.
I think there's so much that this school offers each individual student, and it's not there's not a Cape Henry mold. It's what does each individual student have to offer, and let's shape that, let's nurture that, let's grow that, And I think that's incredibly important.
Being a student at Cape Henry is going to help me in my future because I'll be more prepared in college, and after college I think I'll have an easier time fitting into the path that I choose to take.
I've been at Cape Henry since I was about 3. So I've grown up in the environment of very hands-on, very, if you want to do something, you can do it, but you learn how to work things out on your own. You learn how to problem solve. So when you get into a working environment where you have to do that and you're not going to have someone there to help you, you're able to do it.
Cape Henry strives to graduate young men and women who are well equipped to meet the challenges of the 21st century. For more information on enrollment, please visit capehenrycollegiate.org.